Monetizing digital content is no easy task amid stiff competition from Facebook and Google, but Limelight Networks is trying to change that. I'm joined now at the NASDAQ market site in Times Square by the company's CEO, Bob Lento. And Bob, why don't you first tell us what Limelight Networks does?
Well, thank you, and thank you for the invitation to be here with you. Limelight runs one of the world's largest networks, and we leverage our capabilities to help our customers deliver content, whether it be video on demand, live streaming, or a variety of different types of software updates across the globe, across any kind of device, 7/24. So we provide the infrastructure that enables our customers to service their customers.
And you're largely dealing with, media brands, tech companies. Can you name a few of your biggest clients for us?
So we typically don't provide customer names, but think of it as, who are the world's largest providers of content. It's people like Apple and Microsoft and movie providers like Vudu and Amazon Prime Video. Those would be the types of customers, companies that would be our customers.
But your customers' content, a good deal of it is dependent on ads, and we all know that the digital ad market is dominated by Facebook and Google. What's your take on that?
So obviously they're certainly dominant companies, but what our customers are doing is using the internet for software updates, for live streaming, for video on demand, whether it's ad supported or subscription. And so there's plenty of room out there in the big world. We have customers all over the globe. So beyond the Facebooks and the Googles, there's plenty of content being consumed that's being supplied by many, many leading brands around the globe.
But in terms of monetizing it, right? I mean, it's hard to compete against Facebook and Google.
So we don't really compete against Facebook or Google.
But your customers.
Our customers do, and their content is different, right? So if you're sitting in London and you want to watch the Olympics, you're going to go to BBC because they have the license to stream the Olympics. You're not competing with Facebook and Google. If you're sitting, with your kids on vacation and you want to watch a movie, you're not going to see the movie on Facebook. You're going to go to Amazon Prime Video or Vudu or Netflix or whomever. So really, our customers are different than Facebook or Google. They're not trying to go head-to-head. They're providing different types of content. If you have any kind of sort of phone that gets updated on a regular basis, we're providing those updates along with some of our competitors to those devices. So the content is global. It's across many different providers, and it's delivered by Limelight.
And you mentioned the Olympics earlier. Were you involved in that at all? Of course, NBC Universal is streaming the Olympics this time.
So around the globe, different broadcasters have licensing rights to the Olympics, and we are supporting some of those around the globe, helping to deliver that content live to their customers.
And what do you think NBC's decision to stream the Olympics says about viewing habits?
Oh, it's absolutely the right thing to do, and there really isn't any choice today. People want to consume content wherever they are on the device that they happen to have as most convenient to them, and to just offer content today through the broadcast network, you're leaving out such a big part of the audience. So it's really not, it's a must-have today.
Although we should point out that NBC is averaging about 28 million viewers a night at the Olympics. So that's no number to sneeze over.
They're doing pretty well.
They're doing pretty well.
So plenty of people sitting in their living room watching over the broadcast network, but plenty of people pulling up things on their iPad, on their mobile phones, watching it live as opposed to waiting for the taped version of it at prime time. So there's certainly plenty of activity going over the internet with the live stream.
All right, Bob, we'll leave it there. Bob Lento
Okay.
from Limelight Networks.
Well,
thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. Pleasure.
At the NASDAQ market site in Times Square, I'm Scott Gamm for The Street.